Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody Brown's once expansive polygamous kingdom is collapsing, and there's no turning back. Years of instability, treachery, and favoritism have ripped the family apart from the inside out. And the final act of the Sister Wives drama is exploding in the most stunning way possible. Robyn Brown, long accused of being Kody's favorite and the so-called legal wife, is now under fire for reportedly siphoning off $2 million in family assets, a move that has startled fans as well as the other wives, who claim they were blindsided and betrayed. According to sources close to the Browns, Robyn used her legal marriage status to gain control of various financial accounts associated with the family trust and their joint business ventures, specifically those involving My Sister Wife's Closet, cameo earnings, and even certain property titles that had previously been unclearly owned. With Kody presumably sleeping at the wheel, or complicit, depending on who you ask, Robyn was allegedly funneling assets into a private account while acting as the victim on camera. As the family fell apart, she positioned herself as the ultimate survivor, covertly planning an exit strategy while the rest of the Browns believed they were still creating a unified legacy. But when Meri and Janelle discovered the truth, aided by alarming financial paperwork, bank transactions, and quiet murmurs from insiders, it set off a chain reaction unlike anything we've seen in this TLC reality empire. Meri, who had long been on the verge of leaving, had had enough of being the punching bag and scapegoat. She pounced when she found she had a legal claim to a portion of the KODY'S land as a result of Kody's broken promises and unfinished legal files. And Janelle? She did not hesitate for a single second. Armed with her own financial receipts and a great sense of betrayal after Kody abandoned her emotionally and financially during the pandemic, she filed paperwork to claim her portion of the farm altogether, thereby ending their relationship. For the first time in decades, the two ex-sister wives joined forces against a common enemy, Robyn and Kody, and the results have been nothing short of explosive. Insiders recount clandestine meetings with attorneys, property assessors, and even a high-stakes showdown with Kody, who arrived unannounced at one of the land lots, only to be met with cold eyes and the hard truth. His name was being removed from the deed. With KODY'S now divided and no longer under his sole authority, the so-called patriarch has lost the last vestige of control he held onto. But just when fans thought the narrative couldn't get any crazier, a fifth wife appeared. And she's appending things in ways none of the other wives could have predicted. According to multiple sources, Kody has been secretly courting a new woman behind the scenes, and their relationship has reportedly taken a serious turn, with whispers of a spiritual marriage already taking place in a small ceremony attended by only a few close allies, none of whom are from the original family. The woman, described as younger and ready to be in the spotlight, has supposedly been offered a new home and financial security, but here's the catch. The money for her new life allegedly comes from the same pot that Robyn delved into. Some believe Robyn and the fifth wife had an agreement, that Robyn's departure with the $2 million was to clear the decks for Kody to start over. Others argue that it's simply another example of Kody being exploited while believing he's still in control. In any case, the dynamics are twisted as never before, and longtime fans are watching the fallout with dropped jaws and popcorn in hand. Meanwhile, Robyn has gone radio silence. After word of the claimed $2 million drain spread through fan forums and leaked documents surfaced online, she shut off public comments, deleted many accounts, and even refused to shoot a planned tell-all episode, raising speculation that TLC is reconsidering her participation entirely. Some producers allegedly labeled her a liability, fearful that off-screen legal drama would lead to negative headlines and lawsuits. Her supporters argue that she is simply misunderstood and tired of being the scapegoat, but even those voices have been silent as new disclosures emerge. Meri has since entered a new era of independence, founding multiple web companies and hinting at a prospective memoir titled Escaping the Shadows, in which she vows to reveal everything: emotional abuse, falsehoods, favoritism, and yes, money manipulation. Janelle is allegedly considering legal action, not only to retrieve what she believes she is entitled, but also to expose what she describes as decades of deception. Kody, who once proudly stood as the polygamous poster child, has been entirely dethroned. With 3 spouses gone, Robyn hidden, and a 5th woman allegedly calling the shots, his authority is shattered. He no longer films with his elder children, rarely appears in public with his younger ones, and has been spotted alone at public occasions, appearing untidy and defeated. Gone are the days of arrogant comments about head of household responsibilities. Kody is now a king without a castle, wandering the rubble of his own construction as the ladies who once supported him leave stronger, freer, and more determined than ever. Even TLC appears to be changing gears. Rumors circulate about spin-offs centered on Janelle and Meri, while Kody's bits become shorter and more miserable with each episode. The crowd has spoken, and they are finished watching him disintegrate from the top. They want to witness the rebirth of the women he attempted to dominate. But the 5th wife surprise could be the most perilous storyline ever. Not only is she supposed to be haggling with producers for her own screen time, but she's also reportedly pressuring Kody to relocate, possibly to Utah or Nevada, so they may begin a fresh chapter free of the burdens of the past. It's unclear whether she's in it for love, fame, or money, but people have already speculated on her motivations. Some claim she is a superfan who infiltrated the family, while others believe she has been plotting this move for years. In any case, her arrival is viewed as the end of an era, and the beginning of something much more tumultuous. Will she truly be Kody's redemption, or simply another character in the tumultuous story of a man who built an empire on unstable foundations? As the dust settles over the wreckage of Kody's realm, one thing is certain. Kody the King's reign has come to an end. What remains is a cautionary tale about ego, deception, and what happens when you privilege one wife over the others in a society based on tenuous equality. Robyn's reported $2 million exit, Meri and Janelle's land grabs, and the unexpected presence of a mysterious new wife have elevated this story to jaw-dropping, almost incredible proportions. What about the fans? They're enjoying every second of it. Stay closely, because if history has taught us anything, it's that the Brown family's turmoil is far from over. And the next chapter may be the most explosive yet. As the world watches the Brown family dissolve, what was once regarded as a complex but harmonious plural marriage has officially devolved into a fragmented dynasty riddled with suspicion, dishonesty, and divergent fates. Kody Brown's iron grasp has not only loosened but entirely slipped away. The former patriarch of the Sister Wives clan, who used to proudly preach the virtues of plural marriage and flaunt his enormous family in front of TV cameras as a modern-day spiritual success story, is now surrounded by the destruction he created. And arguably the most damning aspect of it all is that the entire cornerstone of his kingdom, family unity and faith, has been decimated, not by external forces, but by his own decisions and the woman he protected at all costs, Robyn Brown. The disclosures about the supposed $2 million Robyn walked away with have prompted a more thorough investigation, not just by fans, but also by internal TLC executives, individuals close to the Browns, and even family members who previously remained silent out of fear or loyalty.